Good evening, everyone. It is the April 26th, 2021 full moon. It's called a super moon tonight. I was just out looking at it, and it's a super moon because it's very physically close to the Earth. And it's yet another evening of full moon prayers. I've been doing these since I think maybe 2002, 2003, which is about 17 or 18 years. In all that time, I've only missed one full moon. I was away at a convention and I had an assistant do them for me, and she forgot. So we did them when I got returned. And that's it. I've never missed a full moon in about 18 years. One's as spectacular and as spiritual as the next. We like to say when we see the light of the full moon, the light is reflected off of the full moon, and it's a reminder that we should reflect the light of Jesus Christ. One time I was in Zimbabwe, Africa, and I looked out from the road, and in a field there was a man sitting. It was at night. There was a man sitting in front of a fire, a villager, and the full moon was visible behind him, and it just struck me as this timeless, especially in the heart of Africa. It struck me as this kind of timeless, mystical rhythm. How many times through the history of man has someone sat at or near that place in front of a fire under a full moon? It really hit me at that moment, just the timeless rhythm of the full moon, and how coming approximately every 30 days, which we get the word month from moon, it's a wonderful kind of mystical reminder to do something. And in our case, it's to remember to reflect the light of Jesus Christ and to do the prayers. I'm playing Gregorian chants tonight, as I always do. I like playing Gregorian chants, Catholic music from, I think the 12th or 13th century. And I want to talk a little bit about the idea of what it says in the Bible, be anxious for nothing. I think it's Philippians. I'm going to paraphrase because they use the word supplication, which is a very seldom used word. Be anxious for nothing, but in all things you go to God in a humble way and you share your burden with God. And then you ask for guidance. And that is a wonderful way to reduce anxiety, and it's a wonderful way to get guidance through humbly being gratitude and humbly going to God in a prayer-like setting. Talk to God about your problems and ask for guidance and help. I usually say don't ask for help, but I think the Bible says something to the effect of help. But it's mostly guidance through all things with supplication and gratitude. Communicate with God. And you will find that your anxiety level comes down. It comes down because you're sharing the burden with God. With God, all things are possible. Okay. I've got about 400 candles burning here tonight. Trays of candles. We have our monthly candle group that's, I would say we could say exploding. Let's say it's growing, where people pay a nominal fee, and we make beautiful glass candles with their name, their prayer intention, and religious art and/or scriptural sayings. And we light them under the full moon every month. It's a subscription service. If you ever want to join, you can just call me. I like to talk to each customer before signing them up. I've always been a little bit afraid of subscription services, along with the idea of charging a card every month. So I like to talk to each customer to make sure they understand what they're getting into. I've never had one person call and complain or have a shock about a charge. As a matter of fact, we send you out 2 letters a month, one letter before the full moon, reminding you you're in the group, that we charge your card, and reminding you that we made your candles. One letter after the full moon, which I'll be sending out probably later this week, with a picture of the candles burning. Which reminds me, I've got to take pictures tonight. All right. The prayers that we do are based on Ernest Holmes' Science of Mind, something he calls the spiritual mind treatment. Spiritual mind treatment has 5 steps. Recognition. We recognize that God is in everything. God is in the sky, and God is in the bird in the sky. Unification is the second step, meaning we're all unified. The creator, when you create something, a little part of you is in that. All your creations are connected because a little part of you is in every creation. Same thing here with earth and life and God. God is in every single creation because a little part, every creation is unified because a little part of God is in everything. Third step is realization. Realization is the kind of conviction. We're saying the prayers not sort of like we hope or we want. We're saying the prayers with a kind of conviction that is really happening. It's a kind of mindset where it's really happening. It's undergoing. The rock is going down the hill. It's moving. Gratitude, extremely important in every aspect of life to maintain happiness, is the 4th step. And the last step is release. Release is when you let something go, when you kind of let the universe start to guide you a little, start to kind of do its work a little. You lowering your anxiety. You don't sit over the stove going, hurry up and cook, hurry up and cook. Kind of relax a little. That's the release. The way we do a symbolic release is, as I say the prayers, I sprinkle herbs on a little cloth, and then under the full moon, I release the herbs. That's the symbolic release. Okay. I've got, oh my God, I got a mailing out, and I've got so many prayer requests. They're off camera. I've probably got 800 or 900, 1,000 prayer requests. They're in the prayer circle. I've got my blessing tree. We have a staple mailing with a follow-up mailing offering the 100 blessings tree. There's a tree made of gemstones. It's really cool, actually. All different gemstones that, according to folklore, the stones have different purposes. Anyway, I've got the trees here in the prayer circle because I do say that. And like I said, I got about 400 candles, mostly people who are in our monthly candle group. And then I've got a bunch of other prayer requests here. I've got the names of all recent buyers, and I've got the names of buyers in here going back at least a year. I always like to tell people you're in the prayer circle. Your name is printed out and in the prayer circle, and that's what I mean by that. And so now we'll just start saying some prayers. The first section of prayers is. Let me look to see if I got any other notes I want to cover. And in the spirit of reflecting Jesus, the light of Jesus Christ, in the same manner the moon reflects the light, the full moon reflects the light. We will start saying the prayers now. And the first category of prayer is the most popular. Oh, by the way, I've got a bunch of what we call shared group candles here, and they're symbolic candles for the people who did not order their own prayer candles. And we've got for Jesus Christ, and we've got for games of chance, we've got health, prosperity. I also have a memorial candle for those who wrote in names of loved ones, and I've got my own memorial of loved ones who have passed as well. I'm wearing a yarmulke from the Western Wall, most sacred site of Judaism. I'm wearing a sterling silver cross with a whole lot of gemstones, kind of I think this would be we could call it Eastern Orthodox style cross, and maybe Byzantine. The prayers are the first category of prayer are the most popular prayer. Money blessings, luck blessings in all parts of life, winning in all parts of life, turning bad luck to good luck, blessings in all parts of life, including games of chance, lottery, casino, bingo, sweepstakes. Now I'm going to say the same thing I say every single full moon and every day on the phone. I have been to 42 countries so far, and in most of them I studied folk spiritual traditions as I did other things. I didn't just go for folk spiritualism, but it's a part of almost every trip to go and explore that avenue of that country's culture. Every single folk spiritual practice has the same elements to it. They may express it a little differently, but among other things, games of chance are in every single one. The Bible doesn't say anything about being against gambling. And so many people come to folk spiritualism for luck, for good fortune, for a kind of psychological change or lift, a little fresh air where things are going to change in their life. And sometimes that's all it takes, is a little shift. I don't mind offering traditional luck and gambling products as long as it's in the vein of course, your recreational money, your recreational funds. And it's not something heavier or not quite right. I'm getting texts here. Oh, I got somebody making oils and powders for me this evening, and they're giving me a progress report. Anyway, as long as it's recreational fun, games of chance, lottery, casino, bingo, sweepstakes, may you all receive blessings. May the blessings be underway. May you, if you do get blessed with a win, may you grow yourself and help others. Clearing and fresh start prayers. Jinx removals. Jinxes are being lifted. You and God are stronger than any jinx. You are stronger than negative energy. It's being lifted, and the Grandma Rosa Company, myself and the Dream Team are here to support and boost you. You and God are like the players on the field, and we are the cheerleaders. You're stronger than any negative energy. You're stronger than any bad people who may be trying to put something on you. You're stronger than negative things from the past who may be negative people who may be putting something on you. If you have this concept that you have a generational curse, you and God are stronger than that, and we are the cheerleaders to support and boost you. Stopping jealous people, we can do that. You can do that with God. And even sometimes negative family members, you can overcome that or compartmentalize it. And you are doing that. And we support you. Love relationships. For those who have check marked, and I've got a lot of prayer requests, those who have check marked that, attract a new love. You can do this. You are doing this, making yourself more lovable and adorable. If you're in a lover's triangle, love only you, or you go find someone better. Healthy sex life in a relationship. Come to me to pull somebody in. Irresistible me, to make yourself more adorable, lovable, and irresistible. This is happening. Go away, other person. May they go and find someone better and more suitable. Just a growing, loving, love attraction. I've got a customer, she's 90 years old, Philadelphia woman. Very, very wonderful, cute woman who we always talk on the phone. And she said to me about, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, she goes, Steve, am I too old? And I said, too old for what? She goes, too old for love. It was so sweet. I was like, no, I don't want to say her first name, but it was a name from that era. It's like, no, you're not too old for desiring anything you want. And so she bought an oil to attract love. It was very touching because she's a wonderful, wonderful customer. I've known her for 25 years. So you're never too old. Prayers for power, for building yourself up, strength, influencing, getting what you desire. You are stronger. With God are stronger than people who may be trying to dominate you, influence you, take advantage in some way. You are stronger. Power. You are becoming more powerful. Personal growth. You are growing. Again, you and God are on the field playing the game of your life. We are on the sidelines as cheerleaders, encouraging and supporting you to grow in the right way. Getting what you desire with government benefits that you are eligible for. Helping your business grow. Getting a better job, better career. For those facing court cases or who have loved ones facing court cases, may you have the best possible reasonable outcome. Success for your loved ones' court cases. Health. Good health for all those, for everyone, and especially those we're burning candles for. Good health. I got a call on last Tuesday that a very dear customers, an older Philippine couple, the woman was had a lump in her breast, and they asked me to say a prayer and light a candle, which we did that night. And then she went in for the biopsy, and sadly, it turned out to be cancer. The good news is early stage, and so we say a prayer for her. I don't really want to say her name. I think that's probably not right, but the Philippine lady in the Atlanta area, dear customer, her and her husband, again, many years together. We say a prayer for her. I had someone write in to be cancer free somewhere. To all those who are struggling with any kind of illness, especially serious illness, especially cancer. I lost a very dear friend to cancer 2 months ago. May we do what we can to build up your spirit so that you have the strongest spirit possible. In the Grandma Rosa tradition, the best medical care you can find, the best doctor you can find, combined with the strongest spirit we can build in you. The combination of the two gives you your best chance of health improvement. That's what we believe. Go out and find the best doctors you can, and then do anything and everything you can to feed your spirit, build up your strength, your love of life, and the combination of the two, in our opinion, in the Grandma Rosa tradition, gives you the best chance of health improvement, in our opinion. So good health for all those. May they be blessed. Good health for people who wrote in loved ones' names. Okay? It's very vital. And as primarily a direct mail business, because that's what I grew up doing, we do the customers do skew older, and and of course, as people get older, they generally have health issues. And we will do everything we can to feed your spirit and boost you to give you the best chance you can at health improvement. Lastly, for all those who wrote in names of loved ones, we have a memorial candle burning. And may the loved ones who have passed, may they be enjoying, growing, making the most of wherever it is our spirit goes upon passing. May they be resting in peace if they're resters. May they be partying hardy if they're partiers. But whatever it is, may, in memorial of all these wonderful souls who have helped shape our lives, and I've lost so many customers over the years, may they all be, not to mention my own personal family, may they all be doing well wherever they may be. Amen. Okay. I've been sprinkling the herbs as we've been saying the prayers and wishing all continued growth and getting the ball rolling. Here's some Holy Land dirt. I'm going to take the herbs out now underneath the full moon, the April super moon. A little bit obscured by clouds tonight. It's a thin cloud cover. It's not a clear night in Denver. At least the weather's nice. I'm going to sprinkle the herbs as I say a prayer, and then I'm going to come back in and we wrap it up. Alrighty. Well, beautiful night out. Again, the full moon. It's called a super moon because it's geographically closer to the Earth in its rotation. We're all under the same full moon. It's very unifying. We're all under the same full moon. Everybody on Earth. And remember, as you look up at that full moon, have a positive, invigorating feeling, knowing if you're feeling a little bit alone or if you're feeling a little overwhelmed, knowing that you are included in our spiritual work. And I know from a time that I had health problems and my parents had a mass said for me in a Catholic shrine. I know the uplift that one gets when they're struggling with something, and just the knowledge that you're included in spiritual work can be psychologically invigorating. I remember it very well. That's why I started doing these, actually. All right. I just want to wish. I just want to express my gratitude to everybody. I forgot the gratitude step. Anyway, we'll do it right now. I just want to express my gratitude to all great customer friends. Got so many customers over the years, including now. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful people. I'm absolutely grateful to be able to serve you. And I'm just very, very grateful for everything. And I just want to wish everybody very, very, very many blessings. And amen. Okay.